Are you ready? Ahoy! Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. Hi, YouTube. All right, Twitch Skellies, say hi to YouTube. Do it. Go, say hi. Go say hi. Now kiss them. Now smooch them. Oh my god, wait. This was very bad timing. Wait, give me a second. I just got a parcel. Give me a sec. I must run to it. I cannot go to the post office. Give me a sec. Go say hi. Kiss them. It wasn't even the parcel I was looking for. It wasn't even the... I had to run all the way to the front door. I had to run all the way to the front door. And it's not even the parcel I was looking... Oh, tragedy. My heart is beating so fast. My heart is beating so fast. God damn it. It was just... I could have left it at that. That's fine. Hello, ahoy. Hello. Hi. If you're new, my name is Captain Cersea Soulstorm. Neko, thank you so much for being a scallywag for 8 whole months. Waka waka. Sami nami namna. Eh. Waka waka. Waka waka. Eh. Somebody. It's time for Africa. Somebody. It's time for Africa. Okay, hello. We're back. Oh, today I got a 5% increase on my clown job. Nice, congrats. Congrats on the clown, yay. Now we can all be clowns together. Thank you so much for the follow. King of Cupcakes, welcome. The clown nose fits so well. It's me, I'm the clown today. Guys, shall we? Oh god. Shall we catch the YouTube skellies? Shall we catch the YouTube skellies up on what we've been talking about today? I actually go to the gym incredibly regularly. Thank you very much. There are many types of clowns and they're all me. We were talking about books. We do have a book club if you guys are interested. Let them suffer. Ahoy, if you're new, my name is Captain Cersea Soulstorm. And if you're not new, welcome home. Hi, guys. Today, we're going to be looking at Reddit. We're going to be judging... we're going to be judging strangers on the internet and their silly little Christmas/holiday themed stories. 'Tis the season. I am dressed for the occasion. Honk honk is my nose because why? Today I found out that I was watering, I got an orchid, a lovely little orchid as a kind of housewarming gift. And I learned today, after unveiling the top of her little decorative pot, that I was just watering 2 blocks of styrofoam. Inside the pot was 2 blocks of styrofoam, which was what I've been watering for 2 weeks. Love that for me. Love that for me. Wow, look at me go. That's crazy, isn't it? But yes, so today we're going to be looking at some Reddit stories, and then we're going to collaboratively decide whether or not they should walk the plank. So I have a very, very cool kind of, a very, very cool thing on Twitch where if you guys shout a certain phrase or a word or an emote enough, you will start the yippee meter. Shall we demonstrate? Shall we demonstrate? Shall we demonstrate? Can I get an aye captain? Can I get an aye captain? Can I get aye captain? If you guys don't do this, I'm gonna seem so stupid. I'm gonna seem so goddamn silly. No, not hi captain. I captain. I captain. I captain. I captain. I captain. We go. You have to type it exactly the same. No! Wait, we're all typing it differently. You have to type it the exact same, otherwise it's not gonna work. Oh my god. It's working. It's working. It's working. Feed her. Feed the yes. 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 It's so close. Yippee! Wait, where is it? And then you get the yippee meter, and there's aye captain. There you go. See? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Unfortunately, if you would like to be a part of the voting process, you can only join if you are on Twitch. But yes, so we're going to be judging some Reddit-themed holiday stories today. I've collected a few, and then we can kind of decide which ones we'll look at together. Isn't it cute? Isn't it so cute? I have the links to the credits of who made all my streaming assets and stuff like that. If you want to check it, it's in the Twitch panels. But if you would like to join with the Twitch skellies, you can drop by Twitch as well if you would like to. Because that's how we'll be voting for it. Otherwise, feel free to sit back and relax and let the mob decide. Let the hive mind decide for you. Here, I'll pin a link for y'all. Link. Yes, I have a few stories that I'd like to go through with y'all today, and we can kind of like choose which ones we'll read together, and then we can judge them, and then we can decide whether or not they should walk the plank. Yay! Let's see. Let's go. Hi, welcome to the Void. I'm your host for today, Cersea. Do I have anything particularly? Nope. I'm okay. Ugh. Okay, so Cersea in the Void Storm is what my full name is. Full name and address. Cersea in the Void Storm at 25 oceanstreet.com. Yeah, it's gotta make it easier for the skellies. Okay, so I have a few that we can kind of go through together. Where is the YouTube chat? Hello, where are you guys? Oh, there you guys are. I might move you guys on the top so that we can read together. I'll read through it, don't worry. Hey guys, don't worry if you don't know how to read, I'll read it for us. I will collectively read it for us. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry. No one has to read today. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh. There is currently an ad. Here you go. Collect your gacha. Collect your gacha. YouTube chat loves the Void. Here you guys. Hey, don't say that, guys. You guys have to all get along. The streamer reading? That's crazy. I didn't know I knew how to read. I don't. I just perceive the words as certain sounds in my brain, and then I echo those sounds to you guys like some sort of parrot. I don't actually know what words mean in general, you know? It's a little rough. You guys wouldn't understand. You guys, no one understands. You guys wouldn't understand. Thank you so much if you guys are on Twitch and you're getting caught in the ads. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your patience and your support. It really helps. Thank you so much, Mr. Pancake and Waffle, for the follow. Welcome aboard. Hi. Howdy. How are we doing today, loves? Yes. So y'all come here often? So you guys, hey, so you guys come here often? I feel it's so crazy to me that Christmas is literally like 2 weeks away. I was like, should I start doing Christmas themed streams or is that too early? Or is it like weird? I don't know. Because I feel like there's a certain window of when it's first time. You literally have a first founder badge. You have a founder badge. What do you mean first time? And I was like, fuck, I might as well do it, I guess. What else do I have to be doing? What else? Nothing. Nothing except wear my silly little bear ears and my silly little clown nose and have a good time, eh? First badge means first time? Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I mean, I was talking the other day about how, like, that period of time between Halloween and Christmas is, like, doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist in my brain, and I refuse to acknowledge it. It goes immediately from Halloween to Christmas. I know you guys definitely celebrate Thanksgiving also, but for me, it's just like I blink and the year is over, which is insane, and I hate it. Are you guys back from ads yet, loves? Oh yeah, wait, I'll be all back. Nicer. Are we back? Please, give me back my skellies. Please. Please, sir. Please, sir. But I mean, for like Americans, it's also like you have to celebrate so many Halloweens in a row. Break free, nicer. Okay, so I have a few to go through. So you guys let me know what titles stand out for you. All right. So we have Christmas traditions in my family are slowly killing me. Am I the asshole for ruining Christmas and being upset the only gifts I got from my family were joke gifts? Am I the asshole? I don't even know how the extra H means. For breaking the family tradition and not following my family's naming conventions. I don't think I'm ever going to talk to my boyfriend's family after what they did this past Christmas. Such vague, interesting titles. This one is pretty short. Probably not going to do this one. I was banned from Christmas and birthdays for 10 years because of my parents' religion, and then kicked out Christmas Eve. Somebody unrelated to me could be a car for Christmas. That's nice. My mum is planning to betray me at Christmas dinner is a crazy fucking title. Update. Wait, I want to see the first part. Where's the first part? Where's the first part? Wait, I must find what their first one was. Oh! Crazy work. Okay, this one has an update. I fucking love when they have an update. I love when they have an update. My mum, 55, invited my 21 girlfriend, 21 also, over for holidays dinner, then uninvited. Oh my god, I love when there's a fucking update. Okay, we gotta do the ones where I have updates. I love an episodic content. Guys, I love when there's episodes. I love a It's a bit jarring to see one house on the street, decorated for Halloween and the other side decorated for Christmas. I mean, I can't even imagine. I don't even decorate for the holidays, but I can't even imagine like putting down the decorations, putting up the next decorations, putting up the non-romantic. Oh, more updates. I fucking love updates. Okay, I am ready. Are you guys ready? I have to read. I am so curious. I'm so curious about this. I'm so curious. Okay, wait, let me change it so that it's a little bit more. And then you guys can sit over here instead. I mean, I know people that have their Christmas lights up just the entire year. So then when Christmas actually comes, you're right on time. Isn't that great? My mum is planning to betray me on Christmas is a crazy start. Is insane start. Oh. I'm not sure if I can read this. Wait. The family drama is crazy. What does this betrayal entail? I don't know. I'm itching to find out. My mum is planning to betray me at Christmas dinner. I, female 46, have been separated from my husband, male 47, for 3 years. He insists that divorce is not the answer. I have been putting myself out there, though, through that adult friend app, and the one that's on fire. Some difficulty because I'm the type that needs to be friends first, but most guys think they can change that. Oh well. I got on a few first dates, been stood up a bunch, and had a nice date in October. Male 38, has stayed in contact, and we've gone out on several more times and have gotten physical. Don't need to know that. So far, I'm just having a lot of fun. Pokemon Go, oh my god, when was this? 3 years ago. You were playing Pokemon Go 3 years ago. That's fine. Do what you love, girl. Binge watching and sex, dinner dates, Pokemon Go and sex. Wow, what a life. Walking, dates, hot cocoa and sex. Okay, I get now you're just being braggy about it. Now you're just rubbing it in. Now you're just fucking rubbing it in. All right? My mum, female 67, she lives with me. Likes to make little shitty comments. She seems to think I need to bring him home to meet my kids. She can't seem to understand that 2 months is too soon to meet my kids. To me, anything less than 1 year is too soon, especially someone who is my friends with benefits. My husband is coming down for Christmas. He actually arranged a kind of family get-together with his dad, male 68, and my sister, female 48, and made arrangements for all of us, mum included, at his former hotel. He will even use the hotel kitchen for our Christmas dinner. He owns a hotel? Sick. That's pretty sick. This is where the betrayal comes in. Ooh. She told my daughter, female 22, who also lives at home, that's a whole ass adult, that she's going to ask me about my friend at dinner, specifically when he will meet the kids and my husband. My mum knows we are separated. She knows he calls me his ex. I am her born daughter. I am not married to her son. She probably even knows saying such a thing will cast a pall on at dinner. If she does this, I'm going to kick her out. Oh. Edit. I am not worried about my husband being violent towards me or the kids. He's never put his hands on me in a violent manner. She's just trying to shame me. She doesn't think I should be dating at all until my kids are grown. Okay, first of all, 22 years old that's an adult. That's like a whole person already. I mean, technically, she lives at home, but 22 that's a whole person. That's a whole person that is, and she's maybe finished uni, maybe she's working already, you know? Like, that's a whole ass person. Update. I spoke to my husband on the 22nd. Called him on Messenger and explained that I'm seeing someone and that my mum was planning to mention him at a Christmas dinner. His response was, "That's fucked up. Why would she do that?" And I told him that it's because she's been asking me about him meeting the kids, and I kept telling her no. He looked very alarmed, and I explained to Hubs that we, October and I, aren't friends like that. Hubs was in town by Christmas Eve morning. It's crazy that she still calls him Hubs. Oh, the husband. Or maybe it's easier to call it that. I had to work Christmas Eve, and before I left work, I told my mum, I know...
If this Reddit user isn't interested in her partner, then could I date him? Owning a hotel is a big plus.
Oh, he owns a literal hotel! Thank you, Dave, for the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you, love. Owning a whole hotel? I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work out, you know, which is fair. I mean, if you want him, I guess he's free as of 3 years ago. They are divorced as of 3 years ago. Okay. He looked very alarmed, and I explained to him that October and I aren't friends like that. I had to work Christmas Eve, and before I left for work, I told my mum, I know that you seem to think that you should make the call about my life and my choices. I just want to remind you that you live with me. If you start any drama by mentioning my friend in any way, shape, or form during these days, you will find yourself in need of a new place. I will put you out. I could hear her mumbling, but I just left. That's crazy. After work, I went to the hotel. I shared a suite with my sister and my kids. Hub stayed with his dad in a different room. Mum refused to stay Christmas Eve because we weren't in a pet-friendly room. Hubs picked her up Christmas morning and she snuck her dog in a bag. What is going on? She was on her best behavior during the gifts, and then I went with the kids to go swimming. While swimming, she got caught by management with her dog. She was told she had to leave, so she left. Hubs intended to pick her up at Christmas dinner, but she refused to leave her dog at home. Claimed she would be traumatized at being left alone, so dinner went great. Because she wasn't there. I left to work this morning and just got home to make this update. May not be exciting, but peace was what I wanted. I feel like her mum is the type of person that just doesn't, that lives a little bit selfishly. You know what I mean? Lives in a way that is like, oh, I want to do this because I want to do this and I think this is good, so everyone else has to follow what I say. Well, it's evident because she's like, well, I think you should tell I think that this guy should meet the kids. And it's like, well, it's not your call to do that. And also it's very like, well, I want to bring my dog along. And it's like, you can't bring your dog to a fucking hotel, especially if the dog's not allowed. Just leave the dog at home. The dog will be fine. And she's like, no, I don't want to. And it's just like, well, you don't get to have what you want all the time. Well, my love, that's not how life works, you know? You're allowed to move at your own pace. So this is a comment. You're allowed to move at your own pace, and anyone that attempts to rush you should be removed from the equation, even if temporarily. You do not owe it to your mother to introduce your current dating partner to the family, especially during high stress times like holidays. It's crazy because I know so many moms that are like this. So many families that are like this, where it's like, you need to do this. And it's just like, no, I don't have to do anything. I'm my own adult and I can choose what I want to do. And I also think it's crazy that she is like forcing this pressure on her to introduce her kids to this man that she's not even serious with, when like her kids are grown, like female 22, like she lives at home, but evidently she can have her own fucking opinion. Like it doesn't fucking matter. And it's not her relationship to dictate. Seems kind of insane. I mean, she's literally 46 and her mum is living with her in her home. But I think that like, it's so difficult when you have to like set up that boundary with your parent, because it's not fun to set down boundaries like that in any capacity. You know, you don't want to have to be like, oh, you have to stop doing this. Otherwise, like if you don't respect my boundaries, then we can't talk or you can't be here. You know, it's not fun to do that. But I think like in this case, like it feels like this is the tip of the iceberg a little bit, you know, like alongside like the entire Christmas thing with the dog. It seems like she just doesn't really give a shit about people's boundaries in general, which is not great to be around. You know, it's not nice to be around people as like someone that doesn't respect your boundaries or how you feel. And it's just like, you're living in their house. It's hard because I feel like, especially even in my culture, there is a lot with filial piety. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Ahoy. There's a lot with filial piety where it's just like, oh, you know, you kind of just have to put up with whatever behavior and however your parents are, just because it's like to be a good kid, you know, to be a good kid because they raised you. But it's like, guys, I didn't ask to be here. Yeah, I think the dog is like a huge tip-off point to how she is and how she is in general, not just with the family, but with everything that surrounds her. Like she just does what she wants and expects other people to like, you know, let her get away with things. But it's like, that's just not how life works, buddy. But even like, I mean, if my mom lived with me, like, I would never be able to say this to her. Like, I would just be too terrified, you know? So, like, honestly, props to her for putting down that boundary and being like, you live with me and you need to stop treating me like a child and let me live my own life. Like, that, I feel like that's, like, really, really, fuck yeah, girl. State your boundaries. Good night, love. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's a really, really huge part. That's why, like, I mean, a lot of my friends or people that I know, because the economy is just so cool, they live with their parents, you know? So like filial piety is such a huge part of their lives still. And it's like they have to deal with stuff like this all the time. Where it's just like, I'm literally like, I don't know, like my friends are like, okay, I'm like 30 something, nearly 40, and my mum is still telling me I can't go. And my mum is still telling me I shouldn't be here. And it's just like, girl, what? Girl, what? You have your own job and your own family and you're like 30 something? What do you mean your mum said no? What? What do you mean? But it's just how it is, you know, especially in like, I feel like it's so prevalent in like ethnic communities and certain cultures as well, where it's just like, man, it's just insane that you're just like their baby forever. And it's so suffocating, you know? As soon as I was able to move out, it was just like a breath of fresh air. It was so, and I think that the distance was really, really great. And I mean, the distance always makes the heart grow stronger, you know? And sometimes, especially with the relationships like this, where it feels almost suffocating, sometimes that's the only way to save them, you know? Sometimes you have to put distance for them to physically understand that a boundary needs to be drawn. But yes, what do you think, my dear Skellies? Should she walk the plank? Walk the plank? Walk is a plank? Should the mom walk the plank? Should the mom walk the plank? I know what you mean. I live with my parents. Every time I see my parents again, it's very like, I don't know if I should be able, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I would be able to go back to living with my parents ever again, you know? Should the mom walk the plank? Walk the plank? I think the mom's gotta get, I think she's gotta get planked, guys. I think the mom should get the plank. Nor, yar. Yeah, I think the mom should walk the plank. Plank the mom. I don't think the daughter has done anything wrong here. She's just living her own life, you know? The daughter is in like OP. I think she's just living her own life, and it's just, I can't imagine being 46 and still having to have this conversation with my mom. I think I would go absolutely insane. Get planked. Yes, get planked, get cooked. Fire out of the cannon. Get a new one. Let's move on. Let's move on. I feel like it's, some of these aren't like, am I the arsehole? So you kind of can't be like, oh, she's the arsehole, she's not the arsehole. But it's like, I feel like it's really interesting to talk about stuff like this because there's so many different like factors and everyone has like different opinions, but I feel like this is pretty straightforward. Oh. Guys, this one is like spicy. This one is like spicy, guys. This one is a real spicy. This one is spicy. Okay. The title is, I discovered that my boyfriend is cheating after buying him an expensive Christmas gift. I would die. I would die. This is 2 years ago. From r/true off my chest. I, female 25, discovered that my ex-boyfriend, male 26, has been cheating on me for 5 months. Oh my god. I was really devastated and felt a lot of rage inside of me. Especially after buying him a new PlayStation 5 since he wanted one but couldn't afford it. I was saving up a lot of money to buy him the console for some games. She saved up to buy you a fucking PlayStation and you... Wow! 5 months is crazy! We've been dating for 3 years! And living together! Wait, sorry. I have to read it first before I go crazy. I can't stop reacting. We've been dating for 3 years and living together for a year and a half. Oh my God! You lived it. Oh my God. I immediately kicked him out after his side girl messaged me, apologizing, not knowing that he had a girlfriend. Okay, that's a girly. That's a girl. Okay, she's a girly. I didn't believe her because I trusted my boyfriend a lot, but she came with receipts. Ugh. There were a lot of messages where he flirted with her and sent nudes. I was disgusted, really disgusted. Oh my God, this poor girl. Wait. Can we just talk about how the other girl that messaged her when she found out was like such a real one? That's a real girl's girl, all right? That's a real freaking girl's girl. The worst part is when I confronted him, he didn't even try to deny it and called me boring. You son of a... How dare... He insulted me a lot, saying I was no fun and he deserves better. Oh, he deserves better? Yeah, he? I was really enraged and for the first time I slapped him. He was shocked, so was I, because I was never violent with him and always tried to solve things quietly, but he made my blood boil. I started screaming at him that he doesn't do anything around here and never paid rent because he's a lazy, jobless piece of shit who can't even bother looking for a decent job. And what? Get his ass! Get his ass! Get him! At one point, I mentioned how he will never get the PS5 that I bought and return it to the store. He looked like a deer in highlights. That bastard. He immediately changed his attitude and acted sorry. Oh, now you're sorry. Now there's a PS5 on the line, you're sorry? Started apologizing and crying. Saying he never meant to cheat and promised he would make it up to me. He's a disgusting pig. He never cared about my feelings. He only cared when I mentioned something he wanted. Such hypocrisy. Yes, get his ass. Get him! I wasted no time and kicked him out. He's still sending me a lot of texts filled with apologies and even an ugly photo of him crying. I told him not to waste his time because he won't get the PS5. We're done, and then I blocked him. I won't take the PS5. No, you should take it. I already have one. But I remembered that my parents were planning on buying it for my little brother. And the plan was going to be them buying the PS5 and I will buy the games for it with an extra PS Store gift card. But looks like I will give my parents a call and tell them there's a change in our plans for my brother's gift. How is it that people who don't have jobs can get girlfriends and those of us that work all the time can't? Because we're too busy working. Because we're too busy spending time fucking working. Good for her, man. My favorite part is this part. My favorite part is I started screaming at him that he doesn't do anything around here and never paid any rent because he's a... Wait, this is my favorite part. Because he's a lazy, jobless piece of shit who can't even bother looking for a decent job and he'll never get the PS5 I got him. You'll never get a PS5. And you know what? Not only are you lazy and jobless and you'll never get a decent job, you also don't have a PS5, you loser. Not only are you jobless, you're PS5-less. Can you imagine? PS5-less voice. Son of a bitch. Point and laugh at him! I'm so happy that she got him. Like, I'm so happy. I feel like this is obviously... You know what I have that he doesn't? A job! Guys! A job! Guys! Walk the fuck... A PS5! Wait, I'm also PS5-less. Wait, so guys, don't worry. It's not about you guys. Don't worry, it's not about you. Wait, so it's okay if you're PS5-less. This guy's a cheater and jobless and PS5-less. And you're only PS5-less. And PS5 and a job in this economy? Guys, women want everything. Guys, it's impossible to get a job and a girlfriend in this economy and have a PS5. That shit's crazy. Where are the women? They have jobs and PS5s. It's me. I'm the woman with a job and a PS5. Hello, it's me. Me playing Ghost of Yotei, laughing at his sorry ass. No. Yeah, the unrealistic expectations are getting out of hand, you know? Wait, I have a job and a PS5. Does that make me a woman? No, wait. Woman job. Wait. You didn't know, guys. I'm so sorry to break the news to you. Even though my voice is a little deep, I am not a man. I am not a man. I have a job and a PS5 and an Xbox Series X and a job. Hey, and you're not a dirty cheater. Hey, guys. And you guys aren't dirty cheaters. That's the big thing. That's the big thing here. It's not, guys, I feel like we're really focusing on the job and the PS5-lessness, okay? When we should be focusing on the fact that... And we should be focusing on the fact that he's a dirty cheater. Guys, we're focusing on the wrong things. You guys are like, I don't have a PS5 either. That's not the point, guys. He's a cheating jerk. Guys, that's not the... No, it's not the job and the PS5, guys. It's about the cheating. No, don't cheat at... God, you cheat at Monopoly? Plenty of cheaters. PS5 less is the juicy part. Wow. You guys are... Remind me to never come across you guys. That's Ned. The PS5 is essential to this story. I have a job but no PS5. It's okay. Guys, the PS5 isn't the important part. You know what's nice though? Like, she said that I won't take the PS5. She already had a PS5. You know what'd be really funny? If she was like, I have a PS5 but I don't share with him. I don't share with him. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't deserve it. But he cheats on console. Like I mean, he doesn't have a console to cheat on. He doesn't have a PS5 and he never will. That's crazy. But it's nice that at least like her little brother will end up getting a PS5 now and he can play little Robux on it. I don't know what a kid would play I don't even know what PS5 games there are. Isn't that cute? Who would afford to have a job and a PS5? You don't have time to play. No, honestly, I don't. Honestly, I don't have time to play any like console games. All the games that I play are for stream. And then also The Witcher 3 when I'm like sad. Thank you for the follow! Kill King Dozer, welcome. Ahoy, ahoy. You should get the Nintendo Switch though. I feel like the Switch 2, the graphics are really nice. It just runs like so much better. And then I don't have the stupid Joy-Con drift. But I'm keeping my original Switch because I made the terrible decision to not keep my older consoles. And now like I regret it. Like now I'm like, oh, I wish I had my like Nintendo DS or I wish I had my like GameCube or whatever. So now I'm looking in hindsight for myself in the future, thinking that, oh, I would love to play on my Nintendo Switch. Bang, bang, bing, bang, boom, bam. It's going to be there. Oh, that's cute. Your little brother is going to be excited too. Oh, here you go. You guys got an ad break. There you go. There you go. Let me guess. When he previously asked you to contribute to the household, he called you a gold digger. Good for you for not taking his gaslighting and BS any longer. I'm sure you figured out by now that he was never going to contribute and intended to use you for a free ride while he has his fun. You're so well rid of him. Best Christmas gift you could give yourself. He actually called me controlling. We fought a lot about it, but this is my first time showing a serious reaction. Oh, man. You tell your brother to get a job and they call you controlling? I think maybe it wasn't the PS5 itself, but maybe he just like maybe it didn't register to him how much she was actually doing for him and what she was doing like in terms of like material things, until he realized that she was actively, oh, nice. Until he realized that she was actively like buying stuff for him, and it was things that he wanted. And then he's like, oh shit, I actually have it really, really good. Maybe it's not specifically about the PS5, but it's about like, oh shit, I realized that I have it or have it super, super good. Like she actually was really looking out for me. Well, I hope that it's that and it's not that he just wants the PS5, you know? I hope it's like he realized that he messed up. Love, only one card gacha, please. Only one card gacha during the ad break. Only one! Please read the thing. Please read the little description. It says one per ad break. You have 2 PS5s? What are they even? Oh good. It's probably just the PS5 if you had the audacity to argue with her. I don't know. I mean, I want to believe more of him, but he is, I don't know. Well, there is, guys, there is an update. There is an update. The update is, hello, everyone, I'm back with an update. No, you're all good, love. You're all good. Just letting you know. Update. I discovered that my boyfriend is cheating after buying him an expensive Christmas gift. Update time. Hello, everyone. I'm back with an update. First, I wanted to thank all the people who commented and shared some of their experiences with me. I really appreciate it. Today was amazing. I celebrated Christmas with my family, my friends, and my parents and my little brother. My parents cooked the best food, so I ate well after not having an appetite for a few days. It was wonderful. As for my parents' agreement about the gift, we agreed on something. I'll give the PS5 and games to my brother. My parents bought an Oculus. Oculus? For my brother's new PS5 and other accessories for the console. When the time came for the presents, I was shocked to learn that my brother got me an expensive gift. Oh, he got me some makeup from Sephora and a gift card. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's really sweet. My parents then informed me that my brother was saving for my gift since the beginning of the year. I cried. I literally started bawling my eyes out, and then I gave him a big hug, my baby. Oh, that's really sweet. That's so nice. What? I'm so glad that she has a family that loves and like supports her. I thanked him a lot for the gift and said I loved it. When he opened my parents' present, he was really confused and stated that he doesn't have a PS5 for this Oculus. And I told him to open my gift. When he opened it, he started crying and immediately hugged me. I don't know what came over me and I started crying with him. What the heck? That's so cute! I really, really love my brother. He's a sweet little boy and a really good, well-behaved kid. He's 12, by the way. That's why he deserved every gift he got. It was expensive, yes, but it was worth every penny to see him happy. He's 12 and he knows that, y'all, do you know how expensive makeup is for a 12-year-old? One like bottle of foundation is like $60. Imagine how long it would have taken him to save up for that. Makeup is so expensive. Like just one bottle of foundation is like $60 nowadays. It's so crazy. It's so insane. And he got her a gift card too. That's so nice. That's so sweet of him. And he's a 12-year-old. Where'd he even work? He wouldn't have to work. He would have to save his own little pocket money. After we all opened our gifts, I helped him set up the PS5 in his room and played. He gets to put his PS5 in his room. He's a good kid, whatever. And played some games together. Suddenly, he tells me that he loves me and I'm the best big sister in the world. What the fuck? For the third time, I started crying, probably because I'm on my period and my hormones are not making it any better. Girl, I feel you. So there you have it. I had the best Christmas with my family, and seeing my brother so happy was worth the heartbreak I went through. As for my garbage ex, he's still making new accounts on Instagram to apologize. Wow. I told him to fuck off, and I know that he's only apologizing because he wants the PS5, not because he's feeling guilty. I mentioned that I gave it to someone who deserves it way more than he does. He started cursing at me and said if he didn't leave me alone, I'd report him to the police for harassment. He stopped after that and I never heard from him ever since. So that's all for the update. Happy holidays, everyone. Oh, what the frick? That's so wholesome. That's super, super nice and wholesome. I'm so happy for her. See, it turned out okay, guys. Yeah, the best part is like she has such... Man, the little brother, they must have a really big age gap. But like the little brother is so freaking sweet. That's so unrelatable. That's so unrelatable. I feel like all the siblings that I know fight like dogs. Yeah, what a loser the ex is. No, you're so right. And he's like making several accounts on Instagram to try and talk to her. Girl, you gotta let it go. Oh yeah, she said at the start how old she was, right? She's 25. Wow, that's a big age gap. And her brother is 12. That's like 13 years difference. That's crazy. Yes, my dear. What's the question? Oh, she's such a sweet big sister though. I feel like it's probably helped raise him. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh my god. I can't even... What a sweet kid, though, for real. What a sweet little guy. I feel like, all, like, the kids that I've met from... Like, I personally don't want kids because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I've never really wanted kids, but my friends that do have kids now, like, they grow up and they're so loved. Like, I was... what was it? I was talking to one of my friends, and their kid came up to me and they were like, Auntie Cersea, I missed you. And I was like, I missed you too, buddy. Like, what the fuck? Auntie says, Auntie? What do you mean, Auntie? Oh, man. Auntie Cersea, I missed you. And he was like, can I hug you? And I was like, yes, you can. And then when we went to dinner, he was like, Mom, can I sit next to Auntie Cersea? I was Mom, I really want to sit next to Auntie Cersea. It's so cute. That's so cute. I'm just an auntie. I'm just a little auntie. Give that kid a PS5. No, he's too young. He's too young. Now go play on your iPad. He's so sweet. He's actually they just grow up so loved. And like, could I give that love to a kid? No. Not grandma. No, why would you say that? Me, grandma? That's insane. What am I supposed to do? You know? What do you even say to that? Hello! Racket! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Hi! Welcome, raiders. My name is Captain Cersea Soulstorm. Ahoy! Hi! We're doing some Reddit stories today. We're doing some Reddit holiday themed stories today. Welcome, raiders. My name is Captain Cersea Soulstorm. Today we're in a little bit of a holiday mood. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing stream. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing community with me. Thank you. Ah, Tonya! Hello, Tonya. Thank you for the raid. Ah, welcome, raiders. Hello. Ahoy. My name is Captain Cersea Soulstorm. Ahoy! Thank you so much for the double raid. Oh my god! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please go check out Racket and then also my senpai Tonya. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. I hope you had an amazing stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Ahoy! Thank you. I wanted to be extra fluffy today. Where if you would like to, we're hanging out today and we're reading and judging some Reddit stories of and people on the internet. We're doing a little bit of a holiday edition. So if you would like to hang out with us, feel free to do so. But I know that streaming can be really tiring. So if you or your community need to take a break, make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Go get some food or some water if you need to. And yeah, but thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Please go check out Racket and also Tonya. Thank you. Rudolph cosplay. Honestly, it wasn't supposed to be a Rudolph cosplay, but it kind of ended up being that way. I put the clown nose on because I found out that I was watering my orchid and I checked inside the pot today and it was 2 bricks of styrofoam instead. So it's me. I'm the clown today. It's 2 bricks of styrofoam in my orchid pot. I need to cram for my finals, but I'll check the VOD. I love these Reddit stories. Thank you, Tonya. Good luck on your finals. Go say good luck to Tonya. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. Bingwa. Please check out Tonya if you haven't. She's my lovely senpai. I love and appreciate her so much. Please check out also Racket, our other raider as well. Thank you so much for the raid. Johnny, how are you doing, my dear? Hi. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subbies. What the heck? 10 gift memberships? What the hell? I really appreciate it, my dear. Ah! Come over here, get wrenched. Get fucking wrenched. Thank you again for participating in the Lock and Pass event, Cersea. Thank you! I love you. I love you and I love all the girls at VLaw. I care so much. I love them so much. Please go check out Stronny and all the other girls at VLaw. And if you got gifted by Stronny, please make sure to check out her channel as well as the other VLaw girls. Make sure that we're showing all the girlies lots and lots of love. Yeah, Twitch is always ahead of YouTube for some reason. I think it's just like how it works. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's weird because it just, maybe it's latency, maybe it's the decoding of it. I don't know. I don't know anything. I just work here a little bit. Thank you so much. Is it Oz? Thank you so much for becoming Sharkbait. Wahaha! I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're on normal latency on YouTube. What the hell? I shouldn't be. I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to work things. I don't know. I feel like I'm so tech averse. Ugh. I'll check on that later. But yes, we just read a story. But yeah, I had so much fun with the Lock and Pass event. If you would like to go check out my portion of it, there's also a playlist in the description to all the other girls' parts. But yeah, we did a little Nuzlocke and Pass event where each of us play a certain portion of Pokemon Emerald, and I was in charge of the 8th gym. Fucking Juan, bro. But we won! Yippee! We won! We won against Juan, who had the nasty little Kingdra. But it was super fun. It was super fun. It made me miss Pokemon. And in particular, like old school Pokemon, it made me miss it so much. Like I had so many memories playing like the OG Pokemon. And I feel like the I just remember Emerald was and is my favorite and has been for so long. So it was just so lovely getting to get back into it and reliving all the memories and stuff, except for me thinking that Fuchsia City is in Hoenn. It's not in Hoenn. I cooked that. Yeah, it's not in Hoenn. I absolutely cooked that. He had all the girls and a PS5 and a job. Can you imagine it? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Juan from Pokemon. All girls and not a cheater. And not a cheater. And is the 8th leader of a gym. God damn it. We'll never be him. We'll never, ever be him. Yeah, so we just finished this story, which was called, I discovered that my boyfriend is cheating after buying him an expensive Christmas gift. But the ending was really sweet and wholesome, so I'm glad that that wrapped up really well. Well, he has all those girls. Is he really not a cheater? It's all about consent and communication. If they all, well, they were all in the room together, so evidently they know about each other, no? So, I mean, I think it's okay as long as, you know, everyone else is aware and consenting adults. That's fine with me. You do what you wish, you know? You do what you want with your life and all your women. And I'll do what I do, you know? Good morning. Please don't skip work for this. I hope you're doing okay. Hello, hello. Oh, this is the one. Sorry. The next one we have is Thanksgiving related, I believe. Or is it Christmas related? I think it's close enough that it's kind of both. I'd be okay with just one girlfriend too, personally. I'd love just one girlfriend. Don't need it. I have a wife. It's all good, guys. Don't worry. Okay, the next one is from r/relationships. My mum, 55F, invited my 21 male girlfriend, 21 female, over for the holiday dinners this year. Then uninvited her after the first one without any reason, other than it's uncomfortable having non-family there. Oh, I think he means that like they have multiple kind of family dinners over the period, kind of like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's or whatever. And then after she went to the first one, she's uninvited. It is literally right there. That's who I'm referring to. That's my wife. That's my wife, goddammit. I go to school 3 hours from home. 3 hours from home! Oh, I guess he lives out of town or something then. And I have 2 older sisters that have already graduated and returned to the city for their jobs. So, we're all pretty close to home and have family get-togethers pretty often. I literally had a job where I had to travel 3 hours to and from. Yeah, maybe dorms or something. It's actually, I feel like it's not as common in Australia to travel for school. But I know that's like it's a big thing over there. Over there as in, in America and stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard, Raphael. And have family get-togethers pretty often and always have big dinners for holidays. My girlfriend is from France, international student, so my mum invited her to Thanksgiving dinner with us because she said she shouldn't be in the dorms and that she should come home for Christmas too, if she wasn't planning to fly home. She has a job here and only goes home for the summer. She loved the idea and thought my family was so generous to offer. It is really, really nice of them to offer. She came over for Thanksgiving and my sisters acted really quiet and didn't talk very much. They both have not been in relationships quote unquote serious enough, their words lol, to bring someone to holidays, so I think they felt awkward about that and I didn't like that I was the only one to bring someone. I mean, it's not your fault they don't have anyone, you know? My mum, who was initially very excited about having my girlfriend over, also was quiet and not very welcoming. It was really strange considering they're usually so outgoing and extroverted. They are now telling me they don't want her over for Christmas because it feels weird to have someone who isn't a family member over. Am I wrong, or isn't it common for people to bring significant others over for holidays? Like at a certain point, people get married and either spend the holiday with their significant other or bring their significant other to their own family or vice versa. I asked Sandrine if Sandrine, her name is Sandrine, like Sandrine. I asked if Sandrine did anything to upset or offend them. Although I certainly didn't think so, I just couldn't understand why they would have invited her in the first place. If they didn't want non-family at dinner, they insisted she was sweet and didn't do anything. Just that they couldn't be themselves around her. That's their own fault though, no? Thank you for dropping by. Have a good EP. That is very suspicious. I feel really terrible about having to tell Sandrine this. Of course she will jump to the conclusion that they don't like her, right? How does it sound? I'll be really uncomfortable going to dinner now because I'm going to be wondering why didn't they want her to be there with me? Should Sandrine and I just do our own thing for Christmas, or is that unnecessarily harsh to my family? TLDR, girlfriend from France. Maybe it's because she's French. Had they thought about that? The French? Anyways. Invited to Thanksgiving and Christmas, then uninvited from Christmas after Thanksgiving. Family insists she didn't do anything wrong, but they feel uncomfortable having someone who isn't family at our holiday gatherings. I'm not sure how to tell Sandrine or what to do. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I feel like there is something going on here that we are not privy to. Yeah, we also don't know how long he's been in this relationship for. It just feels weird that like they acted that way around her. This one did get an update, but I did want to talk about it first and then we'll read the update together, you know? I mean, it doesn't seem like they really tried to make her feel welcome. I mean, obviously, if they're not a part of the family, then it'll be awkward regardless, you know? It'll be a little bit awkward regardless because they're not a part of the family, you know? But that's just how it is. I think it really depends on how long their relationship is. If it's been less than a year, then I think the family wanting family only is reasonable. But I think the issue is that it's like, they initially invited her, and then after having her there, they were like, no, we don't really want her. But also, like, I think that's also fair for them to say, because it is their family dinner, you know? They can say whoever they want to be there, you know? They can say, I only want me and you to be there. He was like, bringing your girlfriend of like 3 months to Christmas is kind of weird. That is a little bit weird. Like, we don't have any context to how long they've been dating, you know? It sounds like they've been dating for a while because he talks about how obviously he's bringing her over for Christmas and like dinner and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And he also talked about how his sisters have not been in relationships that are quote unquote serious enough to bring home significant others. So I assume that, and he even calls her an SO, which is significant other. So I assume that they are in a serious relationship, you know? But obviously that's just my assumption. I don't know. I feel like it's I feel like it might be the sisters. I don't know. Like, what happens if we're married? Then yeah, he's obviously thinking about like, what if this is like, you know, we get married, then what happens, you know? They've likely never, oh, this is, yeah, because he has 2 older sisters and he's the first one actually bringing a girl over. So they have never had experience with having someone outside of the family in their family dinners. Like, it just be awkward. That's just how it is. You bringing someone that isn't a part of the family into a family gathering is awkward by default. Even me bringing in like a friend and being like, this is my friend, I go to school with her. It's just uncomfortable, you know? Run it back until they start getting comfortable. You're going to start getting comfortable with me until you're going to start liking me and you're going to start right goddamn now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like initially the first thought that comes to my head is like, yes, but you like that girl. Stop! No one else knew that I liked her, even me, okay? No one else knew that I liked her, even me. But it feels like, I feel like there's an inkling of like, they had a conversation about it, like the mum and the sisters, where maybe it's something they're insecure about, or maybe there's something that they're, you know what I mean, they're uncomfortable about. And obviously the mum will take the side of their own daughters, you know? So I think there's something that we're missing here. Okay, so update. I really appreciate everyone's response to my post. I was starting to feel a little crazy, like I was being selfish and not wanting to spend time with my family. So I appreciate having other people validate the situation. Basically, I called my mum and asked her what the deal really is. I said that she was the one who wanted Sandrine over, and it doesn't make sense to uninvite her and have her treated coldly at Thanksgiving. I told her, yeah, she only came in the first place because y'all invited her. Yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe it's like they just don't fuck with Sandrine. I don't know. I told her that it not only embarrassed me, but it was flat out rude to Sandrine. It is, though. She maintains her story of it's uncomfortable having non-family at holiday events. It seems like most people think my sisters convinced my mum to uninvite her because they were uncomfortable, for multiple reasons. Either they don't like her or are self-conscious about being single. That's what I thought. And I think if that's the case, my mum is sticking to it and isn't budging. I asked if it had anything to do with them, and her response was, of course not, lol. I told her I wanted to spend the holidays with Sandrine and that she was putting me in a really awful position having to figure out how to break this bad news to her. My mum asked if we can just talk about this again sooner to the holidays and if we could just drop the topic for now. Number one pet peeve. No, we're going to talk about this now. We're going to sit down like adults and we're going to talk about it now. And we're going to communicate and we're going to come to a conclusion and end the conflict at this very moment. I don't have time for it to be in my head and think and then be anxious about it later. I hate that I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! Come on. You sit down with me as an adult and we're going to talk about this and communicate. And we're going to find an issue. We're going to solve the issue. And it's going to be over and done with. I don't have the mental capacity in my brain. To hold on to this at a later period when I'm going to be more stressed about holiday stuff. Like, I just think that's kind of crazy. Whenever she knows I'm right about something, she tries to delay the actual conversation. So I said, absolutely not, because if we're not coming over for Christmas, then I need to know now so that I have time to tell Sandrine and also time to plan something fun for us to do. There. She said I was being unreasonable. Okay. My sisters both texted me in our group chat a couple hours after my phone call with my mum and asked why I'd choose my girlfriend over them. The whole blood is thicker than water thing. Oh! Whoa. Guys, it's just Christmas. There's Christmas next year. Whoa. That's... Whoa. Remember, the entire quote is... Thank you. It's because I'm a clown today. What's the entire quote is, the water of the womb is thicker than the blood of the covenant. Or something. No. What? What is it? I fucking forgot what it's called. It's thinner. Sorry, not thicker. The water of the womb is thicker. No, the water of the womb is thicker than the blood of the covenant. No, it's not. It's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It's the other way around. I was like, wait, blood is not thicker than water. What the fuck? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I was like, no, I'm saying it wrong. It's the blood of the covenant, which is the bonds that you create over time of your own choosing, are thicker than the water of the womb, which is the familial bonds which you are just fucking born into. What a sea bloodstorm. Sorry, I fucked it up, guys. You get the point. You get the point. I cooked it. I absolutely butchered it. Yeah, other way around. Sorry, we got there. I was like, wait, water is not thicker than blood. I cooked it in some way. But that's the original. That's literally the original quote. And people only pick the blood is thicker than water, but it's actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Like, it's just, I don't think many, yeah, anyways. I'm not responding. Good. The sad part about this is that Sandrine had texted me a screenshot of the present she got my sisters. Oh no! Asking if I thought they would like them. No! People are nasty, 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 mean. No, that's so. Commercial break. Turns out people don't know what words mean. Yeah, and obviously, like, man, imagine being invited, like, you are finally, like, imagine you are finally, like, seeing someone and you're serious about them and their family invites you over. Like, that's, like, a huge thing. Like, you would want for it to go well, and imagine how, like, terrible she feels after the first time where they don't treat her warmly, and she's like, oh, maybe I'll make it up to them, and I'm gonna buy them a gift and stuff like that, and, like, you know what I mean? That makes me so sad. Oh. I feel so bad for her. Like, she's really... Oh, and then she just wants to be a part of the family too, you know? Like, obviously, she was the one that originally got invited. They extended the invitation to her. I've heard that the Covenant womb quote isn't the original, but was created to subvert the meaning of the original. Interesting. I wonder what it is, actually. Etymology.com. Etymology.com. Evidence I found of the proverb being originally Gaelic. Interesting. Or German. I still think there is more to this than is being said because you don't know it. I agree. You can say it if you want. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I just looked it up and the Blood of the Covenant bit post-dates the other one. Interesting, interesting. Gaelic? No! Gaelic is in the language! I do like the phrase of the second one better though. Because I think that, like, as someone that obviously isn't as close with their family, I like thinking that my own choices and the people that I choose to create and nurture relationships with outweigh the ones that are held on to me by, I don't know, like, the water of the womb or whatever. You did what to the gays? Live, love, love. Live, love, love them. Thank you for being here. Found family. Live, love, love, found family. Agreed. Okay, what are we up to? Yes. Yes, the sad part about this is that Sandrine had texted me a screenshot of the present she got my sisters, asking if I thought they would like them. This was right before my mum told me she was uninviting her from Christmas. I had forgotten about that at the time of me writing my original post. So now, in addition to telling her we aren't spending the holidays with my family, I need to figure out how to help her return the gifts. That's so... Ugh. My issue is that I feel like it might make the most sense to say that I'm having some trouble with my mum and sisters right now, which is true, and I would rather not see them at the holidays and would rather spend time with her. That's really nice of him. Like, that's super, super nice of him. Not only is he like, oh, obviously he doesn't know the entire situation, so he's not going to just tell her that, like, oh, they hate you, because there's so much more to this than that. And obviously, like, if he tells her that they don't want her around for Christmas, like, he knows that inherently, obviously, she'll assume, like, anyone would assume that, like, oh, they don't like me, you know? Like, they invited me and then they treated me coldly. Oh, I must have done something and now they don't like me, you know? So I think he's actually being, like, super considerate by saying that, like, oh, I'm having some trouble with my sisters and my family, and I'd rather... Him saying this is really, really sweet. This would avoid having to involve her in the reasoning for not going. She wouldn't feel bad about them, quote unquote, not liking her. And she wouldn't feel guilty for being the reason I'm not spending the day with them. Yeah, that's also a big thing too, because now it's... Imagine how guilty she would feel if she was like, oh, he's picking spending time with me over spending time with his family, and it's all because of me because they hate me or something. Which were two things a lot of people brought up in the comments. The thing is, she still wants to send them the gifts she bought. That's so fucking sweet of her. She'd probably want to mail them because she won't want to look rude not giving them gifts. Does anyone have any tips on this end? Not only do they not deserve her gifts, I don't want her spending money on people who were so thoughtless and rude to her. I'm looking into what we can do for the holidays and really appreciate the suggestions. We're on the West Coast, so unfortunately the New York trip is not feasible for us, but we've still got a few good ideas. That's so cooked. I feel like we're still missing something, you know? Like, I feel like they didn't tell him the truth. And it's crazy that they're saying, oh, you're choosing her over us. Like, blood is thicker than water. And it's like, it's literally not about that. You put him in a difficult position and now he has to choose because you put him into that difficult position. He didn't ask her to be invited to the holidays. You fucking invited him. And then you're gonna act like an ass to her, like, girl. As a comment suggested, I suggest you talked with your sisters. I'm not choosing Sandrine over anyone. I'm choosing to do the humane thing. Sandrine was invited to Thanksgiving and Christmas. She was so excited and got you Christmas presents. Then you were so rude to her. She thought she did something wrong and now you want to uninvite her to Christmas. Can't you see how hurtful that would be for me to do to her? You can't ask me to be shitty to my girlfriend if no one can give me good answers or come to their senses. I'm spending Christmas with her. Then send the goddamn presents. I'm with you on not telling Sandrine about this drama in the hopes they will come to their senses. If I were in her place, I would never feel comfortable around your family if I knew about this. Yeah, imagine if she fucking finds out about this and like she still has like so much goodwill and like hope. And it's just, I feel so bad for her, man. Ask why I chose my girlfriends over them. You're a sister. You're his sister. What do you mean choose your girlfriend over here? You want to date him? Ew. What? Who cares what he wants to do? Yeah. I mean, I hope that they end up talking about it and they can eventually resolve whatever issue they have, because obviously it'll just continue going on. I just hate when it's like, just tell the truth, you know? Like, just be open and honest about how you feel. Otherwise, like, this whole thing where it's like, I can't believe you're choosing her over us, and, you know, the blood is thicker than water, and it's just uncomfortable. And it's like, these aren't real answers. Like, you're not telling me how you actually feel about this. And if you're not telling me how you feel, then how, like, what is he supposed to do? She still wants to send the PS5. It's not the PS5. We're moving on from the PS5, guys. It's not PS5 anymore. No, I think what he's doing is that he's giving his family the chance to set this right. Because sometimes you tell people things and it will change their impression of people, like, forever. Like, he's giving his family a chance to make things right. And also, like, keeping it from her. I understand what it means when it's like, I understand what you mean when it's like, oh, he should probably tell her. And I feel like if I maybe was in that situation, I would like to know, you know? Like, but some people, like, he knows how his girlfriend is. Obviously better than we are. Like, obviously better than we do. And he probably knows, like, to some semblance how she may or may not react to things. Like, I know if I was in this situation, and this happened to me, and, like, you told me about this, I would be like, I hate them, and... No, I hate them. Like, for me, it would be like, oh, they hate me and I should never come to their place again, even though they invited me. I'm a terrible person. And that would never leave my mind, ever. Like, I would never feel comfortable at a family gathering ever again. You know? It's definitely like, there's definitely a lot of nuance to this, but I think that the way that he chose to go about it was very mature. Like, I really actually, I mean, and they can also talk about it at a later time. Because I feel like it's not even about her. Yeah, I do think that he did a good job with his answer and what he did. Yeah, this was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Is there another update? Can you imagine if there's another update? No! Is this archived or something? I'm kind of scared. Wait, let me let me take this away for a sec, just in case. Yeah, there's no final update. Ah! I'm looking him up. Ah! There's no update. That sucks. But someone did, he did mention blah, 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 blah. Everyone agrees that he should send the gifts, and it also makes his sisters feel like shit, you know? Just to be, the idea of sending them anyway, just to be the better party and maybe soften the family on your girlfriend. But someone did also bring up that, like, you should probably tell her. Do they know that she would be alone for the holidays? It's really cruel because she's an international student, so she's from France, right? It's really cruel of him to expect you to leave her for the holidays because blood is thicker than water. Yes, it's why my mom invited her in the first place. She doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving at home because she's French. And it also doesn't make sense for her to fly home for such a short time. She has work, except the few days around Christmas, so she doesn't want to fly home during winter break. Oh, they're only 21. Oh, they're both only 21. Hi, how you doing, love? Ahoy, ahoy. Yeah, someone also did bring up, tell the truth and she can make up her own mind. I also think that could be a good option. And like, you can make the decision together, you know? Because obviously you guys are a team, you know? I know you're trying to spare her feelings about the truth as to why you're not going to spend Christmas with your family, but she deserves to know and deserves to make up her own mind about the situation. She's 21. She's capable of making her own decisions. And I'm going to say something, guys. I'm going to say something, and it's going to be, I'm going to say something, and it's going to be a little bit, 21's still a kid. You are still a baby. You are at 21. You are still a baby. You are still a tiny little baby. All right. You need a tiny little baby. She's 21. She's capable of making her own decisions. Yes, that is true. Did I make good decisions when I was 21? No, I did not. I did not make any good decisions when I was 21. I did not. I don't think I made a single good decision when I was 21 years of age. I am a man. She's capable of making her own decisions, and if she ends up sticking around permanently, she needs to know about this whole situation. That is also true. And if she finds the truth behind this whole situation about another date, it could cause later issues. I feel like, I also see this point though. This is good too. I feel like it's also like, I think if we were older, I thought you had a PS5. That doesn't mean anything, guys. Me having a PS5 doesn't mean anything to this story. Guys, take the PS5 out of the equation. I think, like, personally, if I was 21, I would rather the option that he went with. Like, I would rather he think about, sometimes I can't, back then, I could not deal with that kind of emotional thing, okay? I could not. But now, in this day and age, the age that I am at this moment in time, the ripe age of something, okay? The ripe age that I am now, I would hope that my significant other would tell me, and then we would come to a decision together. Because we are, what? A team. There you go. I think his answer is right, though, because he's having a problem with his mum and sisters. Yes, he is not lying to her. You know, he is not lying to her. Learning the truth at a later time isn't necessarily bad. I feel like it's on the line of like a white lie where you're trying to protect somebody's feelings by not giving them the entire kind of information, you know? I feel like it reminds me a lot of like, imagine you got a promotion at work or something, and then you know that, or I don't know, your boss is putting you up for a promotion at work, and you know that your friend at work also is having a difficult time or something. You're not gonna go up to them and be like, you know, oh fucking, look at me, blah, 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 whatever. Like, they'll find out eventually that you're up for the promotion, but obviously they're going through it right now, and maybe this might not be the best time to tell them that, and it might be like a situational thing, you know? Maybe after Christmas is over and everything's all done and did and whatever, then we can do it, you know? Yeah, and also, you're right where it's like, just because you don't have to tell her everything just as soon as you hear it, because you don't know whether or not that information is true, because they haven't given him the entire thing. They haven't given him the entire piece of pie, you know? He's missing certain pieces. He doesn't know all the information. So him relaying things to her now would just be him relaying things that he also doesn't understand. And like, they're all just like, we're all just in a big assuming circle, just assuming shit about each other, you know? Which is like, I think that's, we could do that. We could fucking do that, you know? I think both ways are perfectly valid. Yeah, but I think it's like, but why don't they want her there? You know, sometimes people act out and say things and it says more about them than it does about you. Like, they might not want her there because they feel bad. Or they might not want her there because they're scared that it's encroaching upon like what their family has, you know? It could change next Christmas. You don't know. There's so many like different layers that we don't understand and don't know about it, that it's like, what subreddit are we watching right now? We are looking at r/relationships. r/relationships. I just imagine her finding the truth later on, and I'd be thankful for the protection. Not knowing the truth doesn't hurt. I don't know if I don't think I could not tell her if I was in that place. That's fair. That's 100% fair. I think like, if where I am right now in life, I would want to know. Like, personally, I would want to know just because of like, that's just who I am. You know, I would prefer to be told like the whole, like just everything, you know, and we can make decisions together and we can go through that stuff together, you know? And like, I am capable of forming secondary opinions of people, you know, and knowing that things don't have to always be taken personally, and that sometimes actions speak more on those people as opposed to you as a person. But sometimes you're not in that kind of mental headspace. Me at 21, I was not in that mental headspace. If this happened to me at 21, I would be so sad. I would be so fucking sad. This is r/relationships. But yeah, like, if this happened to me right, like, at 21, I would be like, they fucking hate me. Like, that's exactly what my reaction would be. That's it. That's the end. They fucking hate me. It's so over. You don't have to spend it with me. I'm just a fucking loser. Like, that's literally how it would go in my head. Cersea, I'm having a problem with my mother and sisters. I'd like to spend Christmas with you. What would you say at your current age? I would say, I'm sorry that you're having problems with your mother and sister. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Is it something that we can resolve? Is it something that we can get through together? Hopefully it's not a French. Can you imagine? I hate her because she's French. Is it because the entire thing is that what can we, it's about like for me, it's like, okay, I don't know that it's about me, you know? I don't know that it's about me, but can you imagine? We just don't fuck with her because she's French and she has like a French accent, and I don't know, man. maybe she brought a baguette to the Thanksgiving dinner, started waving it around. Maybe she smoked inside the house. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there. The animals, you know? Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine? She lights up a sickie in the house. Yeah, so what is everyone having for Thanksgiving dinner today? What do you filthy Americans do? What you mean? But you said you had a girlfriend, but you didn't tell her she was French. Oh, fuck, fuck you. I just can't dig it, you know, that's fair. I just kept I kept asking for mashed potatoes and she just kept talking about wee-wees, you know. I'm sure she knows English, we're just shitting on her. It's I don't know, maybe she said something. I feel it's weird that they didn't say anything. Why didn't they say anything? I feel like if I brought over someone and my mom didn't like them, I would know immediately. I would know within 2 seconds. I would know within less than 2 seconds that my mom doesn't like you. Like, it is so... She wouldn't have to fucking tell me. We wouldn't be guessing in this situation that she is the issue. You know what I mean? Like, it is crazy to me. Like... That chick you brought over, she was crazy. Girl, you need to drop her. That's exactly what my mom would say. She'd be like, you need to drop that girl. She is not good for you. And I'd be like, why? And she'd be like, I just know. That's exactly what she would say. I just know. Drop her. Let that man go. Let that girl go. Why? I just know. I feel it. Vibes in the air. And the worst thing, she's always right. It hurts my pride so much. It's because she's hey, we have a bit of a relationship, a historical relationship with French people, okay? It's rough out here, okay? It's rough, guys. It's rough. Notice that his mum didn't tell him he should dump her? No, she didn't say that. She didn't say anything about the girlfriend as a person. She just said that it makes other people uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable for her. Not that she made them uncomfortable. It was just uncomfortable for her, like for the family. She's not saying that she made them uncomfortable. So it's just like, I don't know. There's so many things they didn't say. They didn't tell us anything. I feel like it might be the second. I feel like it might be because their reasoning isn't solid and they're a bit embarrassed to tell him. Because I feel like if it was just like, oh yeah, she treated me like a bitch, like I feel like it would be so easy to say that. Or if it was like she insulted my cooking, then it would be so easy to be like, she said my cooking was shit, you know? But if it was something like, oh, sometimes it's harder for people to admit things about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, it's harder to be like, I feel insecure about that, so you bringing that over, you bringing your girl over made me feel a certain way about myself. That's difficult to admit, especially to someone that, you know, you don't really see that often and they're just home for the holidays. The fact that the sisters texted back when she was like, no, it's not your sisters. Yeah, literally, his mum said that of course not, it's not your sisters. And then when he messages his sisters, they go, oh, I can't believe you pick your girlfriend over us. Girl, what the fuck? And like the blood is thicker than water. Like, excuse me? Evidently it is you guys. I think it may be you guys, in fact. Oh, he didn't even message them. They messaged him after the call. That's crazy. I have a brother who said oh my God, I have a brother who, if he said anything you disliked his girlfriend, he would just go off. I mean, I also knew people like that where it's like, you could not say anything. You could not say anything about their significant others. Like, it was just like wearing rose-tinted glasses, you know? So maybe it is him. Maybe his girlfriend is too French and they can't deal with this buffoonery anymore. Maybe it's that, guys. So immediately, As soon as the mum hung up, like he stopped talking to his mum, the mum was like, let me tell my kids about this. Yeah, he's quite an unreliable. Hey, we're all unreliable narrators. Yeah, I think that specifically the line where they're like, the blood is thicker than water is so like. You can say anything you want about my wife, so long as it's not a lie. You cannot say anything about if you say anything. If I had a wife and she is my wife, you cannot say anything out of your mouth that is not a compliment to her. Isn't she beautiful? Hey, is my wife? Isn't she amazing? Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, we talked about how like I thought the full quote was the blood of the covenant, the blood of the covenant, Jesus Christ, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. But I think the blood of the brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist. It's very weird to like type. Yeah, it's whack as fuck to type it in the group chat. Guys, once I have a wife, guys, wait till I have a wife. I will not shut up about my wife. I would never shut up about my wife. I already never shut up about my wife. Guys, have you seen my wife? She's amazing, isn't she? Isn't she so talented and amazing? I do have a wife. The covenant of the brotherhood. It just sounds so sick, you know? We know. You never shut up about it. You're in all her streams. I see you everywhere. I just want to support everyone, you know. You turn on stream today and we heard you watching her. Funky. Hey, maybe it's been 8 years. I want to know so bad. I hate when they don't update. What are you doing, person on the internet? This is your one job. I want to know. That sucks. Oh, I need a wipe so bad. Me too, babe. I also want a wipe so bad. Okay. I want ones where there's updates. I love an update one. Should I just type in update? Oh, wait. Let's do some Am I the Arse's holes, right? Let's do some items the Arse's holes. Full Metal Alchemist 2, Blood of the Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I need a tag for like concluded story. No, you're right. Here. Let's do, wait. Which one was this one? Her/slash relationships. Yeah, let's do update Christmas. Update Christmas. Beep 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 beep. They're so fun, aren't they? It's so fun when it's not you. I love the older ones because almost all the new ones are AI. What? Are you serious? People are writing AI? Fucking Am I the Asshole Reddit stories? Are you for real? No way. For what? Internet clout points? What's the point? Farming Reddit karma? That's insane. Croc, am I the asshole? Don't listen. Don't answer that. What? Are you serious? What's the point of that? Gotta kill that Reddit girl. Okay, you guys, get your gacha. What the hell is the point of that? Oh. Oh. These are so juicy, guys. It's so juicy. So the older ones are so juicy. What the hell? Reddit karma is their life force? What a sad life force to live on. What a sad life force to live on. Is there an update for this one? It's deleted. I'll never fucking know. Some of these are like, it's juicy, but there's no update, so I want an update. Am I the ansel for Cancer and Christmas? Ooh, so suck. Am I the ansel if I... Am I the ansel? Succulent. Speak of the devil. Oh, I wonder which one we should do. Some of these are like, there's updates, but it's not. Oh, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Am I the asshole for demanding the same Christmas present my stepbrother got? I sound like a real asshole, but I've completely lost my mind over this. Yeah, this is a 4.1k comments. This is 6 years ago, so you know it's real, is it? I don't know. Nothing on the fucking internet is real at this point anymore. Could have sent their kids to college with Reddit karma is crazy. Okay. I'm 17 and my stepbrother is 17. We both have our driving license. I just found out 5 days ago that my dad and my stepmom bought a used car for my stepbrother. They got me a $600 gift card to Best Buy. Ooh. Fuck. I know $600 is a lot of money, but what the fuck? Am I crazy or is it super unfair? It's literally the straw that broke the goddamn camel's back. I'm actually so pissed. Wait, I should read it. I'm actually so pissed that I've moved to my mum's house full time. My dad seems to be genuinely sorry and told me he's looking for a car now, but that it'll take a while. I messaged him back saying that I'll decide if I want to see him after he decides to be fair for once. I've ignored all the other calls and messages from him since. Okay, I can't talk like that anymore. My stepbrother messaged me saying that I need to chill out, shut up, and that he'll let me use his car. Shut up! He also said that I need to stop bitching and ruining everyone's Christmas. I told him to get in his Civic and fuck off. Take your Honda Civic and get the fuck out of here. I love that. That is so funny. I love when they recount like them fighting. It's the funniest shit. It's so good. I love it so much. I love it so much. Told him to get in this Civic and fuck off. Fuck you and your Honda Civic. And your 2010 Honda Civic. Fuck you. Oh God. This said that I need to stop bitching and ruining everyone's Christmas. You got a Honda Civic. I didn't get anything. Well, technically she got $600. How much is a second? Okay, guys, let's think about it. I'm thinking, how much is a Honda Civic these days? No, we have to think about how much was a used Honda Civic 6 years ago. It is not $600, I'll tell you that. There is nowhere where you can get a Honda Civic for $600. Even 6 years ago. Where? It must have been like dead in the ground dying. There is no way. I mean, 6 years ago, do you reckon you could get a Honda Civic for $600? There's no way. Could have been clapped out. It could have been terrible, you know? 20 years ago, maybe. I don't know. But 6 years ago, there's no way. Yeah, it would have to be like completely run down, doesn't work. 10K. That's what I thought too. Like, I feel like back in the day, maybe like what was it? What's 6 years ago? 2019? There's no way you could get a Honda Civic for less than like a few grand at most. Like, I feel like if you got a good Honda Civic, no, hey, if you got a decent Honda Civic, I feel like it would be right under like 10 grand. Not one you'd feel safe putting your kid in. No, for real. Not 600, but a used Honda Civic for like 5 to 8K. Yeah, I feel like 5 to 8K for a used Honda Civic is pretty, like, you would be able to do it. Not now, obviously. You could not get anything right now. You couldn't get anything for 5 to 6K, 5 to 8K right now. But 6 years ago, I think you might be able to, you know, if you look around. Okay, thinking about maybe like Honda Civics, I love a Honda Civic, you know, but considering that it would be at least a few $1,000s and they gave her $600 just as a Best Buy gift card. One, the fact is they didn't put the same amount of effort into finding her a gift that they did with the stepson. And that, I think, is the most hurtful part. That it's like, you went to all the trouble to find... You know how long it takes to buy a fucking car? Like, do you know how long that shit takes? Like, looking around for a used car, you gotta go see it, you gotta drive it, you gotta get it, like, roadworthy and all that sort of stuff. You gotta price match, you gotta do all this sort of stuff. And she gets a freaking gift card. Like, the money is not the issue here. Like, the fact that it is a gift card is the issue. Like, you did all of that for the other kid, and then, like, me, your literal biological kid, the sperm that shot out of you made me, you motherfucker, you son of a bitch. Maybe he made the other kid too, sorry, my bad. I don't know. I don't know what your family is doing. I don't know what your dad's sperm be doing. Yeah, so, like, I mean, even if you were talking explicitly about the money, spending several K on one kid and then a few $100s on the other, like, you could have so easily bought a not as good car for one kid and then had them have, like, equal kind of cars, you know? Like, you could have easily, like, split the money to both of them a little bit more evenly. If it was about money. But I don't think it is about money in this case. It's about they went through the effort of buying him a whole car and she just got a $600 gift card. And I think, like, I would be really upset too. Yeah, or buy the car as, like, a gift and, like, you guys can drive it together or something. I don't fucking know, you know? Gotta make it clear who the favorite is. I'm sure she knows who the favorite is. I'm sure even before this, she knew who the favorite was, you know? Trying to impress the new kid and the wife too much. That's so sad, man. I can't even imagine how sad this would freaking make me. And, like, they're both adults. Like, this kid is 17. I can't even imagine how hurt that would make me as a kid, bro. As a kid, and, like, your dad has, like, a new wife and a new kid, and, like, he's treating you better than you. Like, he's just treating them better than you just in general. Like, I would feel so terrible about myself. And I hate being like this, but, like, I mean, it is really annoying that it is really freaking annoying. It is really, really annoying that her stepbrother is like, stop fucking bitching and ruining. One, he's a kid. He just got a car, you know? Whatever. He's a kid. He is very annoying, though. Chill out, I'll let you use the car. It's not the point! Whatever your name is. It's not the fucking point. But it's just like, it's just a matter of principle. But I don't think he understands. It's not on him that they bought him a car, you know? It's not the kid's fault that his parents bought him a car. He's just the fucker that has the Honda Civic. And then he's like, well, you just upset that, yeah, he could have been a little bit more graceful, but he's 17, you know? I'm willing to give you grace. I don't even have a judgment, but get in his Civic and fuck off made me laugh so loud. I believe maybe she goes to both houses or something, because she said that after this happened, she left and went to live with her mom again. Wait, where does it say that? I mean, if he seems genuinely sorry, you know. Wait, where does it say? I swore I read it somewhere. Yeah. I'm actually so pissed that I moved into my mum's house full time. So she must have been living like 50-50 or something. You know, she must have been living like in both families. Doing the little jump across. It's always hard, man. 17-year-old male that has 0 emotional intelligence. More news at 6. That's not even news. It's just, what kind of emotional intelligence do you have at 17? None. You're just a kid. You don't have anything. If you had your own children, you could farm trauma so you could have juicy Am I the Asshole posts in a decade. Ooh, imagine the Reddit karma from my from my traumatized children. Guys, you know what the great thing is? You know what the great thing is? Is that we don't even have to... the great thing is we don't even have to do that anymore. We can just do it in AI. Isn't that crazy, bitch? Kevin? Wait, is it a guy? I don't know. Where's Kevin? Where did you guys get the name Kevin? Oh, Kevin, sorry. You go to college with that karma. Imagine! When people say stepbrother, they associate it with something. Okay. But fuck, clear out, guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Pack it up. It's over. Here's the update. Some of you have been asking for. Pack it up. I decided I needed a break from my dad and his family, so I spent the holidays exclusively at my mom's house. Go you. I will most likely not be continuing the week on-off arrangement at my dad's house this year. The reason I initially got from my dad is that apparently I'm better at getting rides, while my stepbrother keeps bugging him for rides. And also because my stepbrother is there full-time and I'm only there every other week. I think that's total bullshit. He knows how difficult it has been to get to my part-time job. My stepbrother doesn't even have a job. Like, damn. And now the custody bullshit is my problem? I don't think so. And this 17-year-old has so much... This 17-year-old has so much sass. I love this 17-year-old, bro. I freaking love this 17-year-old. That's hilarious. And now your custody bullshit is my problem? I don't think so. Get me a car. I took the gift card. Wait, this kid doesn't even have a car. Where is he driving around in his Civic to? Where are you going? Just to school? What? I took the gift card and told my dad not to bother with getting me a car. I'm currently borrowing my grandmom's 2002 Corolla and I love it. Yes! Me, Toyota Corolla lover. I have a Toyota Corolla. I love her. So reliable. I would trust that car with my life. Corolla, so much better than Civic. Okay, guys, that shit guzzles. Civics guzzle fuel. Okay, maybe not. It's okay. It's a good car. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on Civics. Civics are great. But a Corolla, greatest. 2002 Corolla. My dad, they don't. Yeah, sorry. I was just talking shit about it. My family had a 1998, what was it? Not a Corolla. What was it? A Camry for like, fuck, how long has it been? They still have that car and it's still going. It's great. They have a Camry and they got it in 1998 and it's still going strong. Those cars last forever and ever and ever and ever. And now I have a Corolla and I'm going to have it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. 05 Corolla here, they last. They're good too, man. If I had a kid, I don't have a kid, I would get them a Corolla. That's a solid car. Sorry, we completely went on a tangent. Sorry. I'm sorry, I had to shit on the Civic because I'm a Toyota haver. I like Civics, guys. I think I like Civics. Shh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shit on it. I apologize. And I love it. And all I have to do in exchange is drive my grandmom around whenever she wants. It's awesome. We have a blast going around. Oh, that's super sweet. You can appreciate both. No, I have to be a hater. Guys, I can't appreciate both. I have to be a hater. No, they're both good. They are both good. I think they're great first cars is what I'm trying to say. It's awesome. We have a blast going around town. That's so sweet. That's really, and now you have $600 that you can spend on whatever you want. There were a lot of different judgments on my initial post, but at least I know I'm not completely crazy. People might think I'm being an entitled brat, and that's fair. But I was legit so grateful for the gift card. I was freaking out. I felt so stupid when I found out what my stepbrother got. It's not that I needed a car. I just wanted to be treated equally. Yeah, see? Wow, look at this emotionally intelligent child. Holy shit. This is the first time ever I've been actually resentful about having my stepbrother in my life, which I don't want to feel, but it's the truth. They could have bought 2 cars for what they spent on my stepbrother's car. Damn! So it was a nice Civic. I don't hate my dad. But I realize that I can't really expect him to do right by me without bitching about it. He's been sending money to my mother now since I'm here full time. Some of that money is used to pay for my insurance. He does text me a few times a week, and I reply, but I don't really have long conversations with him. I know he's sorry and wants me around, but I just need some space from him. It kind of sucks realizing that a parent might not love you as much as you thought they did. But I'm sure our relationship will improve in time. Wait, this actually might make me cry, man. But I'm on track for college this year and I want to focus on school and put all this behind me. I'll be one of the few people from our family going to college, so everyone is pretty excited. Actually, wait, I'm gonna fucking cry now. So all in all, I think the outcome is pretty positive. Thanks, guys. Oh, wait, I'm gonna cry now. Look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at this good kid, man. He's like, look at this good kid. Probably one of the nice newer Civics. They get real nice too. You can get like sunroofs on newer Civics and stuff. It's kind of crazy. This is such a good kid. What the helly? Yeah, I mean, I think it's like so, I mean, my parents are still together, but and to think you started this with the annoying, entitled teenage voice. I just did a Valley Girl accent. You guys put the annoying and entitled thing into it. He'll understand the situation when he has his own kids. I mean, I think you don't have to have your own kids to understand that, like, you're not on the kid's side. How do you guys feel? I don't know. I feel like he's taking this really, really well. He's still going, sounds like he's going places farther than the Civic could take him. Oh, that's a really nice sentiment. Good, but not good enough unless he goes to Harvard. It's not about where he's going. It's about that he's going to college, period. Okay? One of the first people in his family to go to college. Look at him go. Look at him go. I think, look, my parents are still together, so it's like, I don't know how that happened, by the way. But it's like, I can't even imagine, like, yeah, the kid is really mature. Like, I can't even imagine going through this and learning that, like, this entire thing. It kind of sucks realizing that a parent might not love you as much as you thought they did. Like, that hurts. Like, a bit. That hurts. I can't even imagine, like, going through that and being like, oh my god, my dad, like, got me a gift. And then, like, seeing your stepbrother get something that they actually really, really, like, put their heart and soul into getting for them. Like, I would feel so heartbroken. But even this, like, he's still... Even this, like, they're still so hopeful about it. it almost makes me like, it almost makes me feel bad. Like, so positive, so full of hope, so like, so mature for their age, genuinely. And I think like, it is totally fair for them to feel resentful over their, like, it is totally fair for them to feel resentful. And obviously it's not the stepbrother's fault, you know? It's the dad's fault. But it's like, it's okay to feel angry about stuff like that. The father legit screwed up, but it sounds like he realized how stupid it was. I hope he is very mature and smart. I hope it goes well for them. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, tough lesson to learn about your own dad. I mean, it's tough lessons to learn about all of our dads. How much has he been saving for his college? That's the real answer. He's trying to make it sound better than he actually feels after putting it on internet to get Reddit cred. Wait, I'm not sure if I'm with you. I'm not sure if I'm with you here. I think he means he's on track as in he's getting the grades. I don't know how college works for you guys. I think he means like he's on track as in like he's getting the grades for it. Grandma's also having quality time with him. Yeah, that's so cute how he's like, I mean, I don't have my own car, but I'm, you know, I don't have my own car, but I'm driving my grandma around and I get to use it, you know, which is really, really sweet. It's really sweet that he drives his grandma around. That's really cute. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, ahoy. I'm one of the only people in my family that's gotten into college, and I'm still in college, and I've gotten told that I've wasted half my life trying to get into college. It's crazy because, like, thank you for the follows. Welcome aboard, ahoy. I think it's crazy because, like, back in the day when we would have started, sorry, when I say we, I mean to say me. I mean to say me. It's so like, it's very like, you were just told that if you get into college, that you're guaranteed a job, you know? And that's just not the case anymore. It's just like such a completely different environment and social space that we occupy now that it's not even like the same, you know? But I don't think that you've wasted your life, my love. I think it's all a matter of perspective, you know? You've learned and grown as a person over those years, and, you know, that sort of stuff is also invaluable. It's so hard to see things from a traditional perspective and be like, I don't earn this much money. I don't have like a 9 to 5. I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do this. And then compare it with other people and think that you're not like on the same track or moving fast enough. But there is no real freaking path to life. You just do whatever you want to do, you know? Maybe it was a stepmom who was putting a chunk of that money for her son's car. Maybe. I don't know. We don't know anything about it, you know? It seems that they only really talk about the dad and not really the stepmom, you know? College does cost a lot of money for you guys. If I said I was on track to college, I would be referring to grades. Yeah, I think that's what I would be talking about as well. Because, I mean, in Australia, we don't really pay for college. It's kind of like, it goes on like HEX debt, which is like a very, very low priority debt kind of thing. So I still have my debt, but it's not like something that I don't have to pay it to go to college. But if I said that, like, if I was on track, it would be like, oh, I'm like getting the grades that I need to get into the course that I want or something. Not an excuse. Your brother gets a more thoughtful present because you're going to college next year. I don't think that's really an excuse as well. You don't have to get a car equivalently. But I think at least like try. Like not just a gift card. College ended up being a waste of money for me. I'll never work in my field. Me too! Me too! Now I gotta pay off the debt. You see what I mean? No one knows what's going on here. This is all our first times living and we're just doing our best and that's okay. Not just college. Trade schools guaranteeing us a high-paying 9 to 5, except we're being shafted with low wages and employers are wondering why no one wants to work with them. It is a completely different landscape and it's just... every time I talk to like an older person and they go, and they go, have you tried walking? This is my biggest pet peeve when have you tried walking in and handing them your resume? That hasn't worked for 2 decades. that hasn't and will not work. And it hasn't worked for 2 decades. No one will keep a physical copy of your resume ever. It goes straight in the bin. They'll also laugh at it first. They'll laugh at it in the break room and they'll throw it in the bin. That's how cooked it is. They'll never do it. I just need to afford my 2D gacha women and VTuber subs. Here. You know, me and you both, bubs. Was it December? They would have submitted their applications by that time and are waiting to hear back. I don't know, it just says 6 years ago and I'm not sure. Maybe it might be too far.
Hello, Cersea. I have
Hello,
one thing to say.
Yes.
Cersea with you nose so bright. Won't you guide my slee tonight? At a sushi place. Lol, wait, I forgot you have the Fisher friend not food code. Carrot.
Yes.
Open mouth smile.
Carrot, open mouth smile. Thank you so much, Sir Robert Baker, for the super. I really appreciate it. I mean, we can have sushi and then, you know, I can have some tamagoyaki. I can have some teriyaki chicken. I can have some katsu. You know, I can have some miso or some udon. Not everything is about fish, my dear. But I mean, I would love to go. Oh my God. Christmas at a sushi place and an all-you-can-eat sushi place would be amazing. Can you imagine that? Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it. But thank you for the super. I really, really appreciate it. Here's the thought behind the gift. A gift card will always come off as you were last minute. Yeah, I mean, like, I think growing up, but even right now, okay, so for example, I had a tradie come over to help me build some stuff around the house. And for months, he was like over at my place, like doing stuff, fixing stuff at my new place. And I would offer him, I would buy him coffee. I would cut him fruit. I would do all this stuff. I just like, I can't have someone in my house and then not like, oh, do you want water? Or do you want a coffee? Do you want some fruit? I cut some fruit. Do you want this? Do you want to sit down for a bit? Are you good? Like I pay him to be there. But I can't like not have someone in my house and not like offer that sort of stuff, you know? Stop being a mom. Stop. It's just my house. I can't be not hospitable, you know? Hospitable. And he turned down every single one. He didn't accept anything from me except water. Like he didn't accept coffee. He didn't accept coffee. He didn't accept not the hospital. Hospitable. Fuck my life. I don't know. He didn't accept the coffee. He didn't accept all. I offered him blueberries, offered him strawberries, offered him. I cut fruit, y'all. Cut fruit laid out on a little, like nothing. He didn't accept anything. The only thing he accepted was a Bunnings gift card. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Hospitable. Sorry. You know what I mean? Being like polite and stuff. But yeah, it was just like he did not, what gift card? Oh, a Bunnings. So Bunnings is a place in Australia where you buy tools and shit. Like it's just like a tradie, a store where tradies go and they buy like tools and stuff. Yeah. I knew it was the right word. Stop it. Y'all are making fun of me. But yeah, like for months I was like, hey, you want some coffee? Hey, you want some? And it's just like, some people are just like that, you know? Or maybe he hates me. I don't know. You see what I mean? In my head, he fucking hates me. He hates being at this house. No, he just didn't like strawberries, didn't like fruit, just didn't like coffee. And it was just, but when I got him the gift card at the end, he was so grateful. He was so grateful. I was like, what the fuck? This is the thing? But I've offered you snacks for like fucking 3 months. I've offered you snacks for 3 months. Professional interest, specific cards get a slight boost because there's kind of a thought. I mean, he is like, I had him over at my house doing tradey stuff, you know? So obviously I wanted to get him something that he could use for his job because I don't know him personally. Thank you for the 6-month sub. Thank you, Yuden. Thank Thank you. I really appreciate it. 6 months, part of the ship, part of the crew. I really appreciate it. I mean, I got into college and I don't got that much longer till I'm out, and the only job that's willing to take me is a 4-star restaurant. So I'm either going to that or the military, or be a cook for 10 hours. It is so, being a cook is so much physical labor. I have friends that have gotten into like culinary school and have quit because it's just too much on their bodies, and like being a cook is like, you have to have so much passion for your job. It's like kind of insane. A guy like me wouldn't waste money on college. I dropped out. Hey guys, hey guys, it is whatever works for you, you know? That doesn't work at all. Wait. Also, the college loan scheme can be very predatory. I want to scream every time I hear that. I hate it so much. It actually makes me so angry when I hear it. I created a job by winning a program for my company, and I still didn't get the job. Sometimes you will do everything for the company. You will be the best person working there, and they still won't offer you a job at the end because it's too much overhead or some shit, you know? Like, it's insane. It's crazy. I was in my last semester before I realized I wanted to quit, so I just toughed it out since the money was already spent. It's, we're all like in the same kind of big spaghetti bowl mess, and it's just, we're all trying to do our best, you know? Yeah, they're just gonna look you up on LinkedIn and whatever. If they do even look you up. Even if they do even remember your name. Ahoy, how are you doing, love? Sorry, I'm catching up to chat. Even 2 decades ago, chances are the employee would toss it because it was too much hassle to give to the manager. I have seen managers toss out resumes because it's just handed in by paper. Like, we don't do that. Like, I've literally seen that. So funny, when anything happened to me a while ago, I do a lot of business walk-ins for my sales job, and I went to a car lease place, and they were like, not interested in what you're selling, but do you want to work for us? A new job? Ayo. I have had people hand me resumes, and if they're the right person, I might try to get it to the right people. Most of the time I won't. It's so like, you really have to be like just in the right place at the right time sometimes. It's just luck, you know? I'm studying IT and the field is super cooked. It's getting to the point where internships are becoming a minimum requirement to get a job later. That's cool. My degree wouldn't be as useless if it weren't for my dad's friends helping me out. Or would be almost useless. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much nepotism helps to get jobs. It's all about how you know. And I hate that. As an introvert, I hate that. It's so rough not wanting to talk to people. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Ahoy. It's so rough not wanting to talk to people and being like, I can't get a job in this industry unless I know the right people. But I don't know anybody. I only know myself. He really was there to work, and that's it. Oh, it was an ad break. Sorry, guys. It is the connections games. He was like, let's go. I could probably buy more tools. But he really appreciated it. Like, for real. Well, if it was the end, that it's a celebration and a reward for finishing and doing a good job. He did do a really good job, though. He did a really great job. And he was so careful about, like, I made him build a little garden bed for me because I can't do that shit. I don't have the carpentry knowledge to do that stuff. And I was so happy with it. So I gave him a little gift card at the end as like a tip. And I know like tipping isn't, you don't have to tip in Australia, but especially if like they do a good job, I just feel like it's nice, you know, it's nice to do it. And I hope he felt appreciated. He does a really good job. He did and he was like, I think he fucked up his leg on one of his other jobs, and he came in one day and he was like limping, and I was like, are you good? And he was like, oh yeah, I just messed up my leg and I probably need to get my ACL and shit checked out. And I was like, should you be here? And he was like, no one else is gonna work if it's not for me. And I was like, fuck my life. Oh my God, girl. And he was like, well, if no one works, then there's no one working. And it's like, fuck, man. And it's like, when you fuck up your ACL, you're gone for months, man. You're gone for months. Yeah, and I was like, man, he's fucking out there limping, carpenting up a freaking garden bed for me. Like, I could buy him a little gift card, you know? Like, he's tough as fuck. And he was like, no strawberries. No coffee, ma'am. No, sir. Thank you, ma'am. 'Tis but just a mortal wound. I can attest to that. The instructors at my culinary school said the same thing. You need to really want to be a cook to succeed or last in the industry. 100%. I have like at least like under 5, maybe 5-ish friends who have completely quit culinary school or have gone into completely different fields because it's just too much for them. It's so hard to follow your passions and your dreams because a lot of the times it's like so difficult. It's so difficult to follow that stuff. I mean, even when I was, I had work experience and I was doing like medical stuff. And this was way back in the day. And I remember I had my work experience at a hospital. And I feel like I've talked to you guys about this before. I may have. Maybe the YouTube skellies might not have heard it. But I had work experience at a hospital and we were like rotating to different wards and stuff like that. I remember talking to one of the nurses that was there and she was like, oh, so like, you know, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I was like, oh, you know, I really like biology. I really like science. I would love to work in this kind of field. And she was like, don't do it unless you are passionate about it. She was like, because the fucking pay is not worth it. And I was like, oh. And she was like, and you'll never see your family. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, cool, never mind. And they just pick someone they liked more than me. It is crazy how much, or they'll pick someone that that looks a little better than you. God fucking damn it. I've been rejected in IT because overqualified. Times are crazy. Times do be crazy. Guys, having a job and a PS5 in this economy, having a job and a PS5. I almost left the company until someone I'd known for 20 years offered me a position on his program and told me, you said you think that we haven't done enough training of new hires, so put up or shut up. And I stayed just because of him. Man. He's fucking lucky that you stayed. He's fucking lucky that you stayed. We had a kid walk in with a resume to our tech company. Didn't make fun of him though. He was obviously put up to it by someone out of touch. It sucks because every time like that happens, it's some boomer or something telling them that like, this is how they did it. So, you know, this should work for you. Like, no, it's not, it does not work like that anymore. I went to art school to learn CG art and was pretty good. Got A's all around, not a single studio responded to my applications. Ended up sorting boxes at a shipping company. Girl, don't even get me started on art school. Hi. Me, I have done all the rounds. I've been in every single school, inclusive of art school. And like, the way they look through your portfolio is brutal. I have been in science. I have been in fucking, what was I in? Sorry. I've been in science, I've been in medicine, I've been in like commerce and finance, and I've been in art. The meanest people that I met in fucking uni were the fuckers that did art with me. It was insane. They're so cooked. The fucking professors are so mean. They're so mean in art, bro. They'll be like, your art is shit. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, me like, this represents me and my family. And they were like, this is dog shit. And you're like, okay. And you just have to sit there and take it. It's so fucking good. It was so terrible. It's so... Oh my god. This is true. It is true. They want you to leave because they know you'll be destitute if they don't get you to leave. They're so like... And they're so jaded as well. I have never been treated so terribly in uni as I did when I was at art school. It was so cooked. It was so cooked. Academics will tear you apart. Artists will tear you apart to just have less competitors. And then they go around the room. It's feedback time is so rough, okay? Because they go around the room and first the professor rips you a new one, all right? And you're like, wow, that was rough. And then you go in a circle and everybody else rips you a new one just consecutively. everyone in the room. And then you're expected also in your time, when your time comes, when someone else comes up, you also have to rip them a new one. And then because what feedback apparently has to be kind, considerate, and, practical, apparently. And then you just go home with so many everyone just hobbles back home with their huge projects. Doesn't sound constructive. Oh, girl, they would say that was constructive because it builds character, builds tough skin. Yeah. Me doing my art stuff. God, it was so rough. I had amazing art professors, extremely nice teachers. I feel like it was very 50-50. I either had like the nicest, sweetest, most passionate teachers, or like they hate you. Like I had a photography teacher that just hated my guts. So much so that he would find excuses to like berate me. I swear to God, he would find excuses to berate me. He would like call upon me and be like, oh, what do you think about this? And I'm like, girl, I don't fucking know. Like it was like that. It was so weird because I was like, I feel like you have an agenda against me. Don't worry. In the review, because you can review your professors afterwards, I always also ripped them a new one in in the little teacher. What do you guys call it? Do you guys have that? When it's like you get to review your teacher or whatever? I don't know. At the end? You get what you give, bitch. That's what happens. All right? You get what you give. They can't do this to me. It hurts so bad. I gotta make sure to give my art friends a hug next time. If you ask them, I'm sure that they will recount like being traumatized by a group session like that. I feel like it's just like, it just happens to everybody. Tried to be an animator, but graduated into a recession. Went back for another degree in computer science just to wind up getting laid off. Best of luck to fellow unemployed folk. Hey guys, you're trying your best, and that's all we can ask of each other. Best of luck to all my unemployed skellies. Okay, we got this. You got this. We got this. Collectively, it's freaking hard out there. It doesn't speak anything personally to you. The job market is incredibly, incredibly cooked. As long as you are doing your best, I am absolutely proud of you. And even if it's as long as it's your situational best, that's the most important part, because your best is different every single day. Sometimes you send one email in. Sometimes you send 50 emails. Sometimes you send no emails. And that's the best that you can do at that time, at that place, at that day. Just do your best. Mm-hmm. Yeah, PTSD kicking in. The one thing they taught us first was to have tough skin, just so they could tell us how to shit our work. Just to tell us how shit our work was. Our repressed memories. Yay. Why do we do this? You see, ask any of your art school friends and they'll be like, yeah, it was so cool. It's so cooked. We had an official one in our uni, but a lot of the worst professors didn't come up for review. It's almost like they know. Like they know that like the professors are bad. So it's like, we don't even need your review because we know this guy is just here because we don't have anyone else, you know? Thank God it seems like a lot of places have evolved at past that type of behavior, at least my time. I really hope so. I mean, it's been a while since I've been in school, but I really hope so, you know? I had an art teacher which was so kind, even though the drawing was straight up horrible. He'd stand there for a second and try to give me positive feedback. I remember specifically, wait. You know that one famous mentally stable artist with a happy life? Me neither. Why do I have to be depressed to make good art, guys? I can make good art and be happy, I promise. Guys, I promise I can be happy. Guys, I promise I can be mentally stable and make good content. I promise. Look how mentally stable I am now. Me with my little clown nose on. I don't think I've ever had that for real. Just ratemyprofessors.com. Oh, I don't think I've ever used that because we had like a thing in the actual uni where like you could rate them after the unit was over. And it was like, yeah, this guy sucked. I only had to put one professor on blast. It sucks when you gotta do it too, you know? Like I don't want to fucking do it. After 5 emails, I low-key gave up. Don't want to send 300 more. You sent 5. That's more than 1. You know, you took the steps to do that. And that's like a big thing, you know? We can try again next time. It's all good. Take everything in your own pace. It's your own life. Do whatever you want. At least in the US, there's a thing where some professors have tenure. Oh, I actually don't know what that is. So the uni can't literally fire them unless they do something especially mixed up. What is that? Tenure? Tenor? How do you pronounce that? Tenure? The conditions of which, no. The holding of office. Giving someone a permanent post, especially as a teacher or lecturer. Oh, they definitely have that shit over here too. They definitely have that shit over here. Some professors, I have no idea how they have jobs. Genuinely, no idea. Tenure? I was like, what? Tenure? I hardly even... Stop, shut up. Cersea, stop. We had an official one at our school. Professor Gotcha sounds like pain, but our uni had profs to pick, which was basically by student for student reviews to help students pick their schedules. Really? I mean, you could only know at my uni, you could only really know if you've like had a class with them before or if you've had friends who have had classes with them before. Otherwise, you don't know if they're good or bad, you know? Suffering builds character, as they say. Guys, I have enough character. I have enough personality, all right? I don't need any more. It's enough. Could you give me a song to listen to while I play Warzone? Lap It Up by Enya Ignis. There you go. My uni spams my mail with those review courses and professors, but I never submit anything. It's crazy that it's like your uni term ends and you're an alumni or whatever, and they'll still ask you for stuff. We really didn't have that kind of system 30 years ago. Say it. Say it, Cersea. Do it. Yeah, I already feel like enough of it. Look at my stupid cartoon nose. You think I need more character than this? Look at me. I'm literally a character on the internet. I don't need more trauma. I have enough. I have enough for the rest of my life. Thank you. In many cases, at least my uni, some tenured profs that people didn't like were actually hired for research and were basically being forced to also teach on the side. I see. So it's like you can be here, but you also kind of have to take only one class. That's so interesting. I wonder what it's actually like. Does anyone know someone that like teaches? I mean, I know friends that became teacher aides or like, but I don't know anyone that actually teaches like uni level, you know? But we had a whole character development arc planned for a new year. No, stop, unplan it. Guys, unplan it. I'm just gonna do the same thing next year. Try my best. One of my friends is a real ass college professor. That's crazy. It's crazy because in my brain, a college professor has to be minimum 50 years old or something, you know? Like, what do you mean your college professor is like fucking 40? Like, no. What are you, 30? Like 30? He's got a PhD, it's crazy. Me when some of my friends have PhDs and are college professors and I'm a fucking anime girl on the internet. Like, literally, what is life, you know? Like, what is life? I mean, I know some people from like school that teach kids that are like, I can't believe you teach kids or have a kid. Like, what the fuck? I did not think that that would be your path in life, but hey, you know, who am I to judge? I'm literally an anime girl on the internet. I'm literally an anime girl. And now he's teaching college kids. He's only 32. I had an economics professor who was only in his late 20s and was teaching kids in their early 20s. And I was like, what could this guy know about economics that you're teaching this economics class? Turns out a lot. He knew a lot. I didn't know anything about economics. Turns out he knows a lot. Turns out he was there for a reason, guys. I don't know anything about economics. It was so cooked. Most of our major specific profs were pretty nice, often more chill than other majors. And some Temps associates were surprisingly young. A lot of the associates and Temps are like super, super young. Like they were still in uni kind of young, you know? Because like you would get extra money. You would get extra money by working as like a temp. Man's dedicated study of economics for at least 7 years. I feel like it was very like he definitely graduated and then went straight back into uni. Like the circle was closed, you know? It was a closed loop. It was a closed circuit. He just did the whole loop and went back into uni. Like didn't collect $200. He passed to go, but he didn't collect $200, didn't go outside and get a job. He just went straight back is what I think happened. Is exactly what I think fucking happened. almost an assistant for my astronomy. You had astronomy as a class? I feel like that'd be such a cool subject. Did their bachelor's, went back for masters, and then probably got a PhD. I mean, I also have friends that like were in education for so long that it was like, I don't know how to get out of education. Like, I don't know how to get out of the education system and actually get a job now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they've just been in uni for so long that it was like, I don't know what to do as in get a job because I've just been studying the entire time. Whereas I feel like when I was in uni, I was working the entire time. So I was like, I wish I wasn't studying so I could work and actually have some money. They did their bachelor's, went back for a master's, and then went back for a PhD. My eyes are different. Yeah, one of them had a little cross in it. An astrophysics major. Black hole research. That does sound really, really cool, yeah. One funny story, one of my younger profs was asking for tips to gain a reputation like the scarier profs. I mean, I've had jobs where I've had almost like a little bit like manager roles where it's like, man, I really do not. Oh no, it's like, I feel like I give a little bit, like if I got angry, people would listen to me, or if I got serious, people would listen to me. But I know people that were very, very like had managerial roles or adjacent, and they just command zero respect. It's actually insane how little respect they commanded from like the people that they were managing. It's kind of crazy. It's like they would just, no one cared. It's like, I don't know how you go from being like cool and relatable to being respected. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, because it's always like, yeah, no one cares about what you say, but also you're the cool manager. Alas, I was depressed and unmedicated. Oh my god, me too! What a coincidence. That's also why I am now an anime girl. Hey, guys. Uni is not for everybody. I was so unmedicated and so depressed. I was so unmedicated. I think it became the worst that it had ever been because I was just trying to juggle. This is a little trauma dumpy. Sorry. But it was just like, I was just, you know, I was just trying to do so many things because I was just trying to do so many things because I thought that if I filled up my life with activities and jobs and internships that I wouldn't have time to be sad. It didn't work, guys. That doesn't work. I'm telling you now, that doesn't work. Don't do what I did. Don't do that. It doesn't work. It will catch up to you. It doesn't work to just work until you die, okay? Said prof once got confused for a student when he dressed slightly casually. I mean, at uni, I knew everyone that was there was dressed like they just got out of bed. Except the international students. The international students always dressed super, super well. You became an anime girl and I became a VTuber mod. Look at us. Look at us. And they say that we don't win, eh? Well, my friend was trying to become an econ professor when he got a job, COVID started. Oh my God. Maybe he was my econ professor. Isn't that crazy? I wasn't doing econ. I wasn't doing econ during COVID. But can you imagine? Can you imagine if your friend was my econ mate? They just got so much drip all the time walking around campus. And then me in my hoodie and stuff. Gasp! Working through your depression and anxiety doesn't result in anything good? Why didn't anyone tell me? No, that's correct. What do you mean if I just work forever and ever and ever, it doesn't just go away? But that's what my mom told me. Anyway, they didn't keep him on since classes stopped. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to your friend. I mean, I know that some of the unis had like online classes and stuff, but obviously it didn't apply to like everyone. And they had to cut so many jobs and everything because it was just like, you know, not everyone could attend uni in person. And some courses you need to attend that shit in person. Here I am sitting watching an anime girl whilst I have an exam in 10 hours and I haven't read a lick. You got this! I have to stop stream soon. I gotta walk my dog, but you got this. I know that a lot of y'all have finals soon. If you do, sorry, we talked about uni a lot. I used to be really sad talking about uni because I felt like, I don't know. I felt like I was less than. I don't feel like that anymore. But I'm cheering you on. You can do it. I believe in you. I know that it is hard right now, but I want you to know that life gets worse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Life doesn't get that much worse, really. It doesn't get that much worse, really. And you're doing the best that you can, and that's enough. And it's okay. You're doing... Shh, it's okay. Shh, shh, be quiet. Shh, smother them. Smother. Shh, shh. Don't listen to the jaded oldies in the audience. Me. It's me. Don't listen to them. Shh. Don't listen to the angry oldies in chat waving their arms at you from their porch. Shh, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Shh. They're only trying to scare you. Trying to smother me. Shut up. Shut up and take my coffee. Shut up and take my little cut fruit. All right? Shut up. It doesn't get better. You just get weaker or something. It's gonna get way worse. Shh. Just think about the finals for now. Shh. Just think about the finals for now. You'll do great. Shh. You'll do great, babes. Don't do great. Shh. You'll do great. Don't even worry about it. All right? Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It doesn't get worse until it gets because your lower back hurts. Okay. Yes. Right now is the best time of your life. Have fun. You'll do okay. You'll be okay. Everything seems terrible when you're in it, but you've gotten through this and you'll get through worse and everything will be okay. Okay, loves, thank you so much for hanging out with me today during our silly little Zartsu stream. That's all I have for y'all. That's all I have for you guys today. Let's find somebody to raid or something. Let's find somebody to raid. Why do they keep changing the layout of the YouTube? I don't know how to write on YouTube anymore. Why did they change the layout? I fucking hate it, man. I don't know where the thing is. Thank you for the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Wait, I don't know how to... Oh, they freaking moved the button. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for helping us judge people online. Where should I send y'all today? I send y'all to here. She's looking at Grand Archive cards. And then on Twitch, I need to find somebody to raid too. I raided Ruby. Nego, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. If you would like to, we have a Discord that we hang out in. I also have a Patreon where you can get special behind the scenes content and membership streams and ASMR and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all immensely. And remember that it's your life. It's my life. It's now or never. I don't want to live forever. Something. I can't sing anymore because copyright. And goodbye. Otsu. I'll see you soon. Like tomorrow. Bye.